We're here with Jones County Junior College at the Mississippi Faculty Association for Community and Junior Colleges News Conference. The conference is host to several speakers. Before the event began, we had the opportunity to talk to Rebecca Staples, Policy Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves. Okay, Ms. Staples, thank you so much for having us. So can you tell me, what has the legislature's commitment been to education within the past 4 years?
Well, I think if you look from a financial perspective, the legislature has made a significant investment in public education. Over the last 4 years, they have appropriated an increase of about $400 million, which is huge. It actually has resulted in more money going to public education, including community colleges, than ever before in Mississippi State history.
Thank you. Among the various speakers were Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves, Governor Phil Bryant, and JCJC's own Dr. Jesse Smith.
1973, when I was working changing tires 5.5 days a week, I got a wonderful postcard in the mail. It was just a simple, we used to mail postcards, like with a mail. And it said, you too can go to college, come to Hines Community College. And the next day, I got in my 55 Chevrolet and drove to Raymond. And the next day, I was a college student. Now, for a blue-collar kid from Moorhead, Mississippi, this was a remarkable change in my life. You see, no one in my family had ever gone to college. We were farmers and woodsmen and mechanics, and so we knew very little about the world of going to a university or a college. But Hines community colleges all over the state in the 1970s and today opened the doors for higher education to a blue-collar generation that would have never been able to achieve such success without a junior in a community college. It goes on today. It is so effective in Mississippi that Wallet Hub named us as the #1 community college system in the entire United States of America.
But today we want to recognize our Faculty Association for their leadership. As you can see behind us, behind me here, you see a stair full of outstanding students who are testament to their dedication to their faculty, and our faculty to our students. Our faculty are second to none.
We also had the honor of speaking with Dr. Jesse Smith. Dr. Smith, how are you doing?
I'm good, Alexis. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Are there any highlights from your speech that you'd like to reiterate to these Jones students today?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just for our students to know how valuable the college is for our community and what a value they're getting in an education from the system. We do know this, and we try to reiterate to the legislature that we need investments in the colleges to keep tuition lower, and we do know that for every dollar spent in the community college system, it gives back $4.86 back to the state, and that's a pretty solid investment. That's why if we continue to invest, then we can keep our tuition low, and our students can have access to outstanding teachers and be able to meet their career goals and their needs.
Annie, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Can you tell us a little bit about your trip to Jackson?
Yeah, I really enjoyed getting the opportunity to go and meet the legislators and be in our state's capital and see how many different community colleges that are affected by all the budget cuts and everything that we talked about that day. And I loved getting to see the beautiful building and the house floor and everything that we got to experience that day. It was incredible.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been JCJC at the Mississippi Community and Junior Colleges News Conference.